How goes it, guys? Dad Bot Operator back again with another CQB loadout scenario. The premise of these, as always, is simple. You've got 10 seconds before walking out the door and into a CQB scenario. You can only grab one of these two loadouts on your way out the door. Oh, and thanks to one of my subscribers and commenters for mentioning that I should also include the amount of ammo with each scenario. So for this one, let's say 100 rounds for each loadout. Keep it simple. Which loadout you grabbing? Today's contestants, loadout number 1, Team 45 ACP, and its pistol, the FNX45 Tactical. PCC for team number 1 is the CMMG Banshee. Loadout number 2, Team 9mm, and its pistol, the Shadow Systems XR920 Elite. PCC is the CZ Scorpion Evo 3 S1. I'm going to do a quick breakdown of each of these two loadouts, and at the end in the comments below, put your choice for which loadout you would grab in a CQB scenario with 100 rounds of ammo. Let's do it. Team 45 ACP starts off strong with the FNX45 Tactical. 5.3-inch cold hammer forged threaded barrel because suppressors are cool and hopefully you had one in your back pocket when you slipped out the door. Suppressor height night sights on this can be co-witnessed through this Holosun 508T. Great little dot for the money. Titanium housing on there, and that solar panel means that if you lose your battery and you still have sunlight, you still have a dot. But in a CQB scenario, there's no guarantee that you're still going to have sunlight, so you might need a flashlight. And this one comes with a Streamlight TLR1HL. Double action, single action on this with built-in safety and decocker. Double action is a hefty 12 pounds, although pretty crisp once you hit the wall. Single action is a nice 4 pounds, crisp, clean, and easy to pull, really. Grip on this is good, not great. Even though I know that this is kind of part of FN's design aesthetic for their pistols, I would still like more of a sandpaper type of grip on there, just to feel like I could get a little more behind it. But totally redeeming itself is the fully ambidextrous controls. So mag release and slide catch and release on this side, and mag release and slide catch and release on the other side there. 15 round capacity on this, polymer framed, so it's pretty light for being a full-size gun. Man, Team 45 ACP stepping in swinging. And up next to the plate for Team 45 ACP, the CMMG Banshee. This guy has a 5-inch chrome moly 4140 steel barrel. Nice little M-lock handguard on the front there, though that 5 inches doesn't give you a whole lot of room to play with, so mounting options are probably fairly slim there. Some UTG backup iron sights, not world beaters, but still nice and effective. And those are needed in the event that a tragic incident were to happen to the primary arms. SLX MD25 sitting up top here. Good little dot for the money. You know, not the most rugged thing in the world, but it does put a dot on the target. So not a bad dot, especially for the cash. So coming on down here, we have a 6061 T6 aluminum billet upper, mated to a 7075 T6 aluminum lower on there. Chris Vector 30 round magazine for 45 ACP. That'll do it. Coming on around here, we have fully ambidextrous safety selector and charging handle up top there. One of my favorite parts of this is Rip It pistol brace. Really cool for quick, rapid deployments. Pops right out, ready to roll. Pretty cool. Super compact. Like, this little guy is just, if you can get in behind it, you can tell how super compact it is. Really great option for Team 45 ACP here. I said before, ambidextrous charging handle up top here. Didn't show you guys clear, did I? I better show clear on this one too. So here we go. All right, there we go. Done. Trigger on this, pretty mil-spec. If you shot an AR-15 trigger before you shot this. Forward assist on there. And the coolest part to me, though, is this radial delayed blowback system that CMMG has come up with. Really does help reduce the amount of recoil that is felt in this 9mm platform. Fit and finish is awesome, guys. For real. Team 45 ACP coming in hard. But Team 9mm is not giving up soon with the Shadow Systems XR920 Elite. Awesome Glock style pistol here, guys. 4.5-inch barrel on this with a nice threaded barrel on the top. Again, suppressors are cool. The slide work on this is really, really nice. You can see there's slide serrations all over. Top, side, bottom. Nice bronze barrel there. At the top, we also have some suppressor height night sights there too. I think made by Night Vision, if I'm not mistaken. But you can co-witness those through the Holosun 507C sitting up top. Again, great dot for the money, really. Solar panel up top there, same type of deal as with the other Holosun on the FN. Because it is CQB, again, you do want to make sure you have a light, and we're being consistent today with the Streamlight TLR 1HL on the top here. Polymer frame, striker fired. You can see you do have everything set up on here for a lefty. Thanks to Chris at All Shooter Tactical for letting me borrow this sweet, sweet gear. This is what I'm talking about whenever I'm talking about a sandpaper grip, because this is what you send your Glock away to make it into and hope it comes back looking like, because you are really able to get a nice grip on that, get in behind it, and it feels like you can just control where it goes. You can feel quality, and you know it when you feel it, and the Shadow Systems is pretty serious quality, guys. One of my favorite parts on this is the Terran Tactical +6 base plate, turning that 17-round magazine into a hardy 23 rounds. And if you're working with 100 rounds, well, you got quite a few of them ready to roll here in this Shadow Systems XR920 Elite. Showing clear, again. This trigger on this is about 2mm. You do hit a decent wall, but it's really just kind of reminds me of pretty much every other Glock trigger. Maybe a little better, about 1.5 millimeters of reset, so a little better than a standard Glock trigger maybe. But the trigger is, in my opinion, not a whole lot to write home about. But overall, fit and finish on this is phenomenal, guys. So Team 9mm is not playing either. And batting cleanup for Team 9mm, the CZ Scorpion Evo 3S1. Fantastic PCC here as well, guys. 8-inch barrel on here. It's actually technically like 7.8-inch barrel on here. Got a nice handguard with M-lock slots on there that have been taken up on this one by a Surefire Scout light and touchpad. Great light in a CQB scenario. You can see Pictini rail up top there, mated with a Holosun 512C, nice closed emitter dot. Again, solar panels. Holosun's doing it right, man. I know that they're not a US-based company, but they're innovating and making those US-based companies step up a little bit. So, kind of hard to beat them right now. Polymer framed on this guy. Fit and finish is really, really nice. And that 50-round drum eats up a big old chunk of that 100 rounds for you too. So between that, if you've got 23 rounds in the Glock and you've got 50 rounds in here, that's 73 rounds. So you've only got 27 more to go of all of your 100 rounds that would not be already stuck in a mag somewhere. So you would come heavy to the party, guys. And that tail hook brace is really nice. It does give you some stabilization, direct blowback on this. So, you know, not the best in terms of recoil, but that tail hook brace is cool because it actually is pretty functional. So you can see here, it does flip down there, and then you can just loop it under your arm and actually utilize it for one-handed operation if you need to. Super innovative, but the most innovative part of this to me is binary trigger, meaning we've got safety up here, position 1, semi-auto, you pull one trigger pull, you get one shot, and then binary. So Pull the trigger, you get a shot. You let off, you get a shot. Now you ask, what happens if you pull the trigger and you get a shot and you don't want to send the other one? Well, put it back on safe. Cancels that last shot. Pretty cool. CZ does good work, so their fit and finish is nice on this, but that direct blowback system is really nothing to write home about. But all in all, man, that binary trigger in a CQB scenario is going to dominate. So those are your two choices, guys. Loadout 1, the FNX45 Tactical and its PCC, the CMMG Banshee, Team Loadout number 2, Team 9mm, and its pistol, the Shadow Systems XR920 Elite. PCC for that one is the CZ Scorpion Evo 3 S1. Put your choice for which loadout you'd grab in the comments below in that CQB scenario. To all of my subscribers, guys, thank y'all so much. Seriously, I can't tell you what it means to us. We passed 4,000 subscribers like a week and a half ago. We're already at 43, almost 4,400. So thank you guys so much to all of my current subscribers, to all my first-time viewers, and hopefully new subscribers. Subtle nudge there. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Really, we appreciate it. We hope that you find the channel fun. Check out some of the other videos. Make sure and like and subscribe those. Share them, all that kind of good stuff. And welcome to the Dad Bod Squad. Beers in the fridge. We'll see you next time.